Alrighty then. Stream is on. Okay, it's great. Hello everybody, Psychosaurus is here. Welcome back to Age of Empires Online. After a long while, we finally have the Indians waiting for so long, so many years. I believe it's been 3 years since they've been announced, and we finally got them 2 days ago. Unfortunately, I was away, so here we are. Tonight, we're going for them. We're gonna start a new Civ. We're gonna enjoy them. I was planning to go with Argos, but there's also a new quest pack. So I guess I'll go with that after Argos, because I was thinking about that. Maybe I'll do it the other way. I guess it would make sense just start with the new quest pack, so I guess I'll do that. But first, we have some updates. Oh boy, there have been some nice updates. So, I need to go into here. What's new? Indian civilization now available. That's very important. We'll be looking at them soon enough. There was few changes. Caravans can no longer convert herdable animals. I have one theory why this happened, and that would be because of Indians, that allied caravans would be converting the cows while passing by them. So I guess that was the issue, and now it's been changed for this reason. Would make sense. That's the only reason I can come up with, otherwise I don't care. And then new version of Tools of Valent now available. This does not affect existing instances of this item. So if you had Tools of Valent available in your inventory somewhere, you have the old version. There's a new version, and for that we need to take a look here. We have the Tools of Valent, as you can see, really good food gathering, really good wood, gold, and stone gathering, and then also some carry capacity. Now, the main difference is that the food went up by like 15%. Like, I think the average was like 9.7, something like that. And so we have like 15% extra here. The other resources went up by like 2 or 3%. So that's a small difference, but it is still above. So this is mainly focused on the gathering. As you can see, the main being the food. But also I need to mention that the carry capacities have been cut a little bit lower, because before it was all the carry capacities were equal to the gathering values. So now they are like, well, it's not necessarily like half, but like 10%. Alrighty then. So there's that. That would be the Tools of Valent. Okay. Now, wait, I forgot. With the Indians, of course, we have new items. The clubs, the heavy clubs, and there's a whole number of those. I will not be going through those. Of course, once I have level 40, I'll be trying to make some gearing guide for the Indians as well. And of course, same going with the advisors, as there's a lot of stuff to talk about. So there's that. But before I forget, there are also two things. So let's start with this one. Welcome back bundle. So if you've been playing, you can you read this? No. So to make it short, if you were playing some time ago, like 20 days before Indians were... Wait, was it like 20 days before the release of Indians? Basically, you needed to play a long time ago and logged in long time ago, or after the Indian trailer reveal, you are eligible to earn this welcome back bundle. Basically, you earn some nice rewards through the mail. I did not pick up mine yet, but so I will show it to you. Not great rewards for me. It's okay rewards, but it's like you get 5 legendary items with 1 guaranteed Master Assassin's Gauntlet, then like 4 epic gears and 1 epic bundle, and then of course a lot of currency. As you can see, a lot of coin, a lot of Empire points, Crete points, and Sparta points. So if you're a new player, of course the coins and Empire points will help you a lot, especially if you're just fresh new player, because you can use the empire points to expand your vault, so it's very useful. But obviously you had to log in the day before, at least before the Indians release. If you create account after the Indians release, you will not get these rewards no matter what. Okay, so tough luck, but that's how it is. And then we got the level 40 starts finally. Now this one, let me click this. This one, am I showing the right screen? I am. Good. So this one allows you to start at level 40 immediately with any civ. As you can see, Indians don't get the access, so I was hoping the Indians would get the access to it, so I would just record a video with this right away, but unfortunately Indians don't have this. It is what it is, so I'll just talk about it. Basically, when you are creating a civ, before it would be only the premium civ, meaning the Greeks, Egyptians, Celts, and Romans, those that start at level 1, you would have the option to skip the tutorial and start at level 3. Yeah, just skipping the whole basics. So now you also have the option to start at level 40. And this goes for pro civs as well, meaning the rest of the civs I haven't mentioned, excluding the Indians for now. And what this does means, hey, you will have fully geared units and buildings. You will have everything unlocked because you will be level 40, so all the tech is available to you. And then, of course, you will have access to most of the legendary quests. I think this excludes only like the event quests. I don't know what about if there's like any exception, so I cannot talk about it if there is some exception. But I think it's only the event exclusive legendary quest, so you would need a structure for that to make them available to you. Now, of course, some negatives about this. If you do this, no questline completion achievements. So I guess you will not get the, you know, when you have the quest lines in the menu, you know, how you have the daily rewards, you would go there, then you see like the achievements you highlight when you complete the quest line. So I guess you will not get those. You will not get the completion rewards. So that means, for example, if you would do, let's say, Well of Earth quest line, you would earn at the end of it the Bow of Ulr. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. It's a tough name. Ulr bow, which would give you damage in line of sight, which is great for North Scout. Well, if you skip to level 40 right away, you will not get that bow. So if you want that bow, well, you have to play through the quest line and not skip to level 40. And of course, you are skipping all the campaign quests, so no quest for that. So it has advantage that you jump straight to the late game content, but of course, the main issue, I see no questline completion rewards. So there's that. I would say that's everything I wanted to mention right now. Okay. Well, anyway, we're going to for the Indians. Now let's take a sip. And so we're going here. Okay. So as you can see, you just go here, Indians, create. Of course, you want to read something if you want to. So let's create. Of course, I'm gonna name it something like this. Of course, we have a nice text here. This civilization starts at level 20 and is recommended for experienced players. Very important to mention, Indians are one of the pro civs, meaning they start at level 20, so you just start right away with like Argos, Babylon, Northern Hold quest lines. And of course there's the new Indian quest pack, so you can jump into that as well. Let's get into this. Of course, we have it. If I want to rename it, I cannot do it right away. That's I can do it here. Oh, now I can. Okay. Oh, I wanted to see. Well, whatever. Here we go. Indians, here we come. I love this splash art, by the way. Okay, come on. Let's get in. Okay. Oof. A lot of pop-ups. Okay, so of course we have the pop-up for starting the save. Congratulations on starting your empire. This humble capital city will one day be the jewel of the world. For now, the people need your attention if we are all to thrive and prosper. Geared up, your pro civilization comes with a selection of gear pre-equipped on your units. To view your gear, select the gear hall. H4 ready. Your pro civ starts at level 20. All of your units are unlocked and you have tech points remaining to spend on technologies for your units. Visit the palace to spend those points. Alrighty then. I feel like I heard like two musics. Okay, before I move on, let's start the soundtracks. Now we have some ambience. Okay, Sparta and Argos. Geared up. You have new technology. Milestones, of course. So I won't be unlocking the milestones right away because I want to make a video about those milestones, and so I will be explaining my points because of course that was like the preview of the milestones before, but some changes were done, so I'll be talking about those later on. Okay, empire points. Nice pop-up. Okay, new ambassador quests. So, as I was talking about, we have the welcome back bundle. So you earn it through the mail. If you haven't seen it already, here it is. As you can see, a lot of currency, and then of course Master Assassins plus 4 random legendary items. It's completely different for anyone else. 4 rare items, and then of course we have Advisor. So let's claim this. Now, of course, since these are level 40 items, we have to keep them for later. Okay, let me move this right here. I'll do something about them later. So I think this was like average Mac. I don't know if it's for everyone, but I feel like the Master Assassin's Gauntlet is average one. Okay, what else I wanted? I got my vanity item right here, so let's claim that. Iki, that's a good start. Oh boy. Okay, let's take a look at the... what do I want? So we had the reward. Let's take a look at the technologies, of course. Spending tech points. Whoa, so many points. Yeah, of course, we can choose them all. Of course, milestones are here. I won't be picking them for now. I'll keep that for later. For myself. Once I have level 40, I will make a video about the milestone choices. What I feel like is gonna be good choice, what is gonna be bad choice. But let's get into the tech tree. So, Indians. I feel like Indians I would describe as a good economy civ with, I would say, pretty good units in the mid game. I think that would be like the best way to describe them. But of course they have many options. So barracks, they have their spearmen, which seem to be a little bit better version of the Greek spearmen with slightly more health and also better bonus versus cavalry. So generally a better unit. That's what I see. The champion upgrade, bonus versus cavalry and pierce armor. So basically the best description would be to these, like very similar to the Greek but more focused against the cavalry. That's how I describe these spearmen. I guess closest would be the Greek spearmen to description. Anyway, I feel like also I need to mention 30 food, 25 gold. That makes this cheaper spearmen than, let's say, Greeks, Babylonians. I think it's on the same level as the Norse, maybe. I think Norse is 35-20, so similar cost to the Norse one. So it's definitely not one of the most expensive spearmen, but I would say this is gonna be very good at what it's supposed to do, meaning countering the cavalry, while also pierce armor is gonna help it to survive. But overall, I feel like in general, I would say it's gonna be weaker spearmen, but against cavalry, it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. So I think it's okay spearmen. Then we have the Gada warrior. This is gonna be probably the one unit I'll be going the most for. So this is the anti-infantry option for the Indians, 35 food, 25 gold. So I would say it's 5 food more expensive than Hippaspis, but as you can see also base damage is a lot higher, like 15 base damage. I took a look, that's the highest base damage. I think Romans are, the Roman legionary is at 14, so I would say this is a stake. This is like the highest damage output you can see. Also the bonus is quite low, but I would say pretty good health at the same time. So I would say it's on similar level of the Roman legionary, but with less infantry armor and rather more health. And most important is gonna be their champion upgrade, which is very unique. It grants extra melee attack range. So if you know, I was talking about this with the Greek phalanx, the advisor units. There are few units that actually have higher range than your typical melee unit, and that would be the phalanx for the advisor unit for the Greeks, and then Babylonian Lancer, which is a really good buff for melee unit. That means that the melee units can actually attack in multiple lines. Now +2 is actually, now I want to see how good is actually going to be +2, because I took a look at the unit stats. You can actually see it there. Lancers have +3 melee attack range and the phalanx has +4 even. So this is definitely not gonna be on the same level as phalanx nor lancer, but it's still gonna help a lot. Health, of course, is very useful, and most important, ignore armor. So with this champion upgrade, I would say Gala warriors are gonna be really good in high numbers, as well as against armored units, something like Celtic longswordsman, Roman legionary, Celtic champion, those kinds of units. So I would say Gala warriors are gonna do really well, and since they have also the melee attack range, that just is gonna make them really good against melee units in general. So this is definitely gonna be great upgrade. I'm just gonna pick it right away because it just sounds too good to pass on. Then we have the archery range, where we have bowman. So this is gonna be H2 unit, and this one just looks like Indian version of the Babylonian bowman. I would say maybe a little bit higher base damage, I think, with a slightly lower bonus versus infantry. But I would say in general it's just gonna work like the Babylonian bowman. I have nothing else to say. Champion upgrade, more bonus versus infantry, and then also movement speed, which is, of course, that's nice. So I would say getting these for excuse me, getting these for Anti-infantry focus seems to me like the best option, as these units just look like you train them early on and just make them counter early infantry, support your Gada warriors or spearmen. That seems reasonable. And then of course there's a ranger, which is ranged unit. And what else can I say? That this looks just like Greek Peltas. I think it has slightly higher damage because Peltas is at 9, so 9.5 DPS is slightly better, but also slightly lower bonus against ranged. It has very good pierce armor, so I mean basically it's Peltas, but with better base damage. And their champion upgrade is plus 50% against ranged units, so that's a really good bonus. And then plus 300% splash damage armor. Now that's very huge, because this actually means rangers can be really good against units such as Carpentoms, for example. Once they get the champion upgrade, they have the splash damage, so if you have a lot of rangers and you're trying to fight Celtic Carpentoms, the rangers will do a really good job actually not taking too much damage, which seems pretty reasonable. So, in my opinion, rangers are going to be really good at that. Of course, there are also like elephant archers. There are also like war wagons, so rangers could soak a lot of damage from those as well. I would say getting them some health could be very nice. 130 health. That's a good base health, but could be better even. Okay, moving on to the stables, we have Turangas, which is, from what I saw, this is basically just like a camel, but it's the other way around. What I mean is, Turanga is focused against ranged units, and once you get their champion upgrade, they are now also focused against cavalry. So if we take a look at the stats, 2.5 times versus ranged, and also there's a bonus versus priest. I don't know where that came from, but it is there. It is what it is. I don't know why, but it's there. And then also we have very good pierce armor, I'll say, like 0.50. That's the highest pierce armor on melee cavalry unit base value I can think of right now. The only other cavalry I can think of that has such a high value, and especially this early on in the game, in Bronze Age, that's only Greek Sarisophoroi. So for Turanga, that makes them really good at raiding, if you ask me, because they can survive so long. 460 health, and now taking one more time the same in pierce damage, like over 900 health just by default. I think that's really good. And then the champion upgrade, 100% bonus versus cavalry. That's very nice. Extra bonus versus priests. Okay, they have something to counter priests. And then 40% melee cavalry armor, which should be like almost 0.30, so just some base value for that. So yeah, this is just like the camels, but the other way around. And then we have the blade chariot. So you can see that the stables are similar to the Egyptian stables. So blade chariots are supposed to be like fast moving, low range, as you can see, only 15 range, but it is supposed to have very high attack rate. So although you see like high DPS, their damage output is probably gonna be low, but because they attack fast, that's why it's so high. So that should be the strength of this unit. It's like hit and run. I expect it to be good at this. And the champion upgrade is bonus versus villagers, so you can see it's more focused for the raiding part. Bonus versus villagers. Pierce armor is there as well, so of course they can soak some extra damage from towers and such. I mean, with 380 health, that seems pretty good. Plus getting the horseshoes helps that as well. And then 25% maximum range, so yeah, that puts it at like 18, almost 19 range. So standard. yeah, so I would see this as a raiding unit, of course. But the range definitely helps in normal combat against normal units as well. So I can see this being really good ranged unit by default, if you ask me. Then we are moving to the Mahout camp, which is supposed to be, it's not like siege workshop, but it's a production building where you produce elephant units. So the main force of the Indians, the elephants. So we have the war elephant. Now, if you take a look at the stats, you can see this is not the same as the Egyptian war elephant. You can see that the damage versus buildings is a lot lower. The stats are weaker. Definitely a lower cost, but also lower population cost. So seems to be pretty okay at first. There's also bonus versus range, so I suppose these are supposed to like flank the enemy units and just focus on the range, on the siege, as you can see as well. While against buildings, this is kind of bad, or I would say not that good, but the splash damage is there as well, although only 2, not 3 like the Egyptian one. So you can see this is definitely weaker war elephant, but we'll see how it works in action, because their champion upgrade grants them 50% ignore armor and 15% movement speed. If we take a look at the movement speed, it's only 7, so again it's lower than what the Egyptian war elephant has in PvE, so it's a slower war elephant. This should help them. But there's also, you need to notice that the Mahout camp also has these 2 upgrades, granting them extra health and movement speed. So even though you see the low health here, with these upgrades it should help them get up a little bit. But yeah, 50% ignore armor. Now, I am a little bit skeptical how well this is gonna work out for the war elephants, because they do cavalry damage, and there's not that many units that have cavalry armor at first. Of course, once they get the armor attacks, then it's definitely gonna become more and more useful. But at the same time, don't expect like super high values. Definitely it's gonna help against those units that already have some base armor. So that would be spearmen. So obviously, against spearmen, that's gonna help a lot, especially if there's a lot of them and they get together a lot, bunch up, then the splash damage is gonna help a lot as well. Careful not to cut down the trees, okay? Careful with that. Anyway, that's gonna be one thing, and the other thing you need to counter with this would be the anti-cavalry units, such as Prodromos, Norse Horsemen, Gallic Horsemen. I think the Gallic Horsemen is gonna be the greatest value where you can get the ignore armor from. But yeah, remember they still counter the war elephant, so careful with that. We'll see how this works out. Then we have elephant archers, which I feel like are just supposed to support your war elephants, or they could support the other elephant. But basically, I see them as a good late game backline, in my opinion. So very similar to the Egyptian elephant archer. I would say this is practically the same unit as the Egyptian one, but again, it's just weaker version. You can see lower cost, but by default they cost wood, not food, as the Egyptian elephant archers did before. Unfortunately, but I can see this being okay here. Although I would still rather see the food cost, to be honest. But whatever. So you can see, it's not that great health. It's not that great damage at first. Only 1 damage area, so just like the Egyptian one. But you can see it's a lot weaker, but also cheaper. I think with the champion upgrade, this is where they become really good. So you get extra range, 15%, that means +3 base range, that's pretty nice. 30% snare, so slowing down enemy units once they fire their arrows, that's definitely useful, so you could micro them a little bit. And then of course +1 damage area, and this is where I feel like these elephant archers are just gonna be much more useful than the Egyptian one, because again, one thing I hate about the Egyptian ones is their low splash radius, because in my opinion they just miss a lot of damage output at first, and then when the enemy units stand, that's when they start doing something. But with the low splash damage radius, it never feels good enough in my opinion. So the +1 here, I feel like that's just gonna help a lot, but we'll see how it works out. Definitely looking forward to these ones. And then finally we have the Juggernaut, and this is the super late game heavy unit that the Indians have. So as you can see, a lot of good stats, really good health, really good damage, great bonus versus buildings, 4 splash damage area. That's huge. Then pierce armor 0.40, melee infantry armor 0.40, crush armor 0.60. That's actually important because that's higher than what your typical cavalry unit has. But also worth noticing, conversion resistance 0.90. This is actually one of their weaknesses. They are more susceptible to the enemy conversion, so careful with the enemy priests around, okay? Especially the ones that convert faster than any other priests, like the Persian ones or Babylonian ones. Snare resistance is there as well, so since they are supposed to be like super heavy unit, they will not slow down that easily, so definitely nice thing to have. But also very high cost. You can see 600 units, 6 population cost, 39 seconds train time. This is very expensive unit, so there are definitely things that are gonna help with that. But goddamn, that's a very expensive unit. But you can see you're getting a good amount of health, good damage, really great splash damage area, and then a lot of armor. Their champion upgrade, even more pierce armor and infantry armor, and snare immunity. So basically, even heavier unit. Already saw Heavy Rain doing some legendary quests with these, so these seem to be really great late game unit. We'll see how these work out. Then we have the Fortress, and this is actually similar to Celtic Fortress and Norse Fortress, where you actually produce the siege units. Now the difference between the Indian one and the Celtic or Norse ones is that instead of throwers, they have polytons there. So they still have their polyton, but now they also produce their battering ram unit. In this case, it's called only ram, and this is very similar to Farbjorder. I would say that's the best way to describe this. It just looks like Farbjorder, and that's it. It's slightly faster, the champion upgrade, more health, more movement speed. So just like the Celtic ram, actually. That's what it seems like. So yeah, it seems like cheaper, low pop cost, but faster ram. Something between the Celtic one and the Farbjorder. That's why I see this. Can be definitely useful to use. And then of course polytrons, which is typical stuff. Nothing worth really mentioning here. If we take a look at the economy, that's where I should start putting those points. Okay, let's do it like this. I think we can use these. This is fine. Okay, so as we can see, economy seems pretty standard. They just have one gold gathering upgrade. So I think I said it before, this just looks like the Celtic tech tree for the storehouse, but there's no gold mine. So yeah, basically you get the Celts without the gold mine. But worth mentioning is the plantation. Now this is their alternative to farm. What this does is it's more expensive, it takes longer to build, but you can put 2 workers or gatherers, whatever, on them at the same time. So think about the farm. So instead of building 2 farms, you just build 1 and put 2 workers there. That's all about the plantations. But you can see it's more expensive, it takes longer to build. I would say that even if you put the 2nd worker there, it's still gonna take longer than it would take you to build a single farm or 2 farms separately. So it's definitely expensive at first look. Of course, if we take a look at the docks, we have the fishing boats, and we can see there's only the first fishing boats gathering upgrade. Oh my god. So this is gonna be similar to Persians, pretty much. Then we have Vimana, which seems to be similar to the Norse longship, at least with the champion upgrade. We'll see how they work out. Whether they work as the longship, where they just fire a single volley, or just like, let's say, Greek triremes, where they fire multiple volleys. We'll see that in action. Indians have fire ships, so pretty standard with the champion upgrade. Market, pretty standard. Villager at the town center, you can see pretty standard, but the thing here is the gather elephant. This is their very specific unit. So gather elephant, just like Romans have engineers, which is a unit dedicated for building your base, gather elephants are a unit dedicated to gathering resources. That's their main strength. So as you can see, they are slightly more expensive than 2 villagers. They take a little bit less time than 2 villagers to train. You can see also the limit of 15 in the description. But if we take a look at the gather rates, it's definitely more than twice as fast of what the villagers do. You can see the Betty is at 2, while the villager has only 0.9. Huntables, that's more than 2 villagers. And so on and so on. So you can see this is definitely a unit worth training, as they might be slightly more expensive, but they are faster to produce than 2 villagers, and they definitely work faster than 2 villagers. Now obviously, if I had to produce 2 villagers, I would have 1 villager for 10 seconds already gathering resources, so that's a loss there as well. So gather elephants are even slightly more expensive, but because I get this the elephant 5 seconds sooner and they start gathering, they definitely catch up real fast. So we'll see how really strong they are in the game, but this is definitely going to be very important. And I feel like that the right way I would play it, I feel like the right way to play the Indians with these 2 units would be like you focus villager on one resource and then the gather elephants on the other, and just make, like, I would say, like, villagers put on food, then train few gather elephants, put them on wood, and do that. Something like that. But obviously you could put the elephants on food as well. But yeah, very strong economy units. This is gonna be one of the main economy boosts, same as the plantations. Then we are moving on to the utility. So of course, armory tech is here. Let me grab these. So, as you can see, armory pretty standard. They have monastery, which serves as their, I would say, temple, and at the same time it works as a tech building. Yes. Now this is actually very unique for the Indians. They have choose one techs. Basically works as if you had Esfandiar and you had to choose one of the 3 techs through which you would upgrade your immortals. You would pick one, the other 2 would disappear. You could not research those anymore. This is how it should work here, the same way. Okay, so you have these 2 techs, you pick one, and the other one is no longer available to you. So of course we have the first ones here, which is Indra's Prosperity, improves villager, gather elephant, and caravans, minus 10% training time for 100 food and 100 gold. This is pretty good tech in my opinion. And then there's Indra's Gift, which is faster construction time for the buildings, so minus 15% build time for all structures. Both of these seem to be very good. I would say this one is great early on, as it helps you build up your economy by producing more villagers, gather elephants and caravans. So I would say this would be my first choice of all. But of course, if you're trying to build something really fast and for building the forward bases later on, Indra's Gift seems to be reasonable enough as well. But I just feel like in PvE, once you have your gear on your villagers, for example, you have the Divine Hammer of Construction, you won't really go with the Indra's Gift and just pick the Indra's Prosperity all the time. That's how I see it. But in PvP, I guess that depends. Then we have these three, okay. One is Wisdom, so this one is... Wait, do I pick one? Oh, this is actually nice. So you can pick one and you get all three. That's very useful. So one is Wisdom, reduces cost of all upgrades minus 10%. If you're trying to save a lot of resources and trying to get your upgrades as soon as possible, definitely useful. And if I'm not mistaken, this should help you age up faster. And I feel like this kind of looks weird how it's like put together here, you know. But this should be age free. You get like choose one tech for each age. So this should be Bronze Age, this should be Silver Age if I'm not mistaken. And then of course the Golden Age. So I feel like the way it's placed, it's below the Silver Age here. It kind of looks weird because I feel this way I feel like it should be available already in Bronze Age. So hopefully not. Okay, but yeah, one is Wisdom if you are trying to get your tax as soon as possible while trying to save some resources. One is Haste. I feel like this is something I'm gonna pick mostly, which is plus 10% movement speed for all military units. So of course this is gonna help with my elephants, with my infantry, Gada warriors, as well as let's say the bladed chariots, making them move even faster. I just feel like this is just straight up generally a really good choice overall. While this one, I don't know when I would just go with this over this. I guess if I'm just trying to get my tax as soon as possible, for example the armor tax, this could be useful. But if it's Silver Age, I feel like this is too late. If it's like Silver Age, then I guess it would be useful for Silver Age starts. But if I'm playing normal game, where I started Bronze Age or even before, in the first age, it just feels it's too late. That's my opinion, and this just is in general really good. And then Vani's Grip, which is plus 45% damage and snare for guard towers, fortresses and town centers. So this one is more defensively focused, or if you're just going for some tower strategy. So very good damage. For damage upgrade for towers, I think this is the highest overall, because the Greek murder holes is 25%. So this should be the highest damage output. So I guess Indians here are aiming for the highest damage output, and we can see that towers have the H4 upgrade as well. So these could be like the highest damage output, and the snare should be helping them as well, trying to keep the enemies at long distance away from the tower. So this looks like some good option as well. And we have two techs here. First one, Silk Weaving, improves infantry and ranged, plus 25% splash damage armor. So this is definitely working really well with the rangers, as it improves their splash damage armor from the champion upgrade even further. Definitely works really well. But of course with infantry, very important, and all the ranged units, we have the bladed chariots, we have the elephant archers, we have the bowmen, spear, and then we have the spearmen and Gada warriors. And I feel like for Gada warriors this is gonna be very useful tech, since I feel like with the extended attack range, it will be easier for them to bunch up, you know, group up together, and so the splash damage armor just seems really good for them. And then there's the elephant training, which increases damage for elephants. This includes the gatherer elephant, war elephant, elephant archer, and juggernaut. And then also reduces their cost, which is the food cost or wood cost in the case of elephant archer. So definitely good for your elephants. So we can see we have some ranged focus as well as the infantry focus, and then we have some elephant focus. So you have choices that you can make, but these two are available to you no matter what, so you can always pick those. And then we have the Golden Age choose one text. So we have Ashoka's Wrath, which is plus 15% ignore armor, which I feel like is just gonna be great for your ranged units in general, and probably the best choice for those. If your main focus is for your ranged units, that just seems reasonable enough. Then there's Ashoka's Virtue, which is bonus damage protection, basically Norse adaptiveness milestone for you as a tech, so can be really useful. For example, with your juggernauts, we could see they have a lot of infantry and pierce armor, but no cavalry armor. So if you want to deal better with the enemy anti-cavalry units, then the bonus damage protection should help your juggernaut survive longer there. And then we have Ashoka's Will, which makes your production buildings, the barracks, archer range, stables, and Mahout camps cheaper, 25% cost going down, and then also plus 50% train research rate, meaning that they produce units faster and research techs faster. So if you're ready to spam your units a lot, then this is definitely gonna be a good option, also helping you build up your fort bases for lower cost. Okay, and then at the monastery you also train gurus, which is your priest unit. You can see pretty standard priest, nothing really specific about them. And their upgrade is Dharma, which increases their healing rate. You can see 75%, so a lot of healing, very strong healing rate, while also granting them conversion rate minus 25% going down, so 7.5 conversion rate. But you can see they keep their low range, so if you're going for conversion with these guys, you will have very low range. Okay, so I would say focus on the range should be main for them if you want to keep them safe, or you can just focus on faster conversion and just convert units faster. That also works, but I guess just healing in general is gonna be strong as well. Okay, let me grab these. And then we have Shrine, which is gonna be very important because this is also economy structure for Indians. So Shrine, this is where you train sacred cows and your monkeys. And most important, you can see there's also gold trickle rate for the shrines. So you build a shrine and it will start generating gold for you. So it's definitely good early game gold boost that should help you somewhat reasonably. So of course we are producing the sacred cows, and one thing about Indians is they actually cannot gather food from herdables. Instead what they do is they have these herdables, sacred cows, and of course you get the other herdables as well. You produce them at the shrine and then you assign them to the shrine and they will generate gold. They generate gold by default, you can see 0.12, and then if you assign them to the shrine, they should be generating, and if I'm not mistaken, this is extra 0.18 gold. So you can see 0.30 gold if you assign them to the shrine, and I think there's a limit to shrine. If I'm not mistaken, I think... No, I don't think. I was actually looking at it in the offline mode, to be honest. When I was checking the crash issue that was happening. Basically, you have a limited number of shrines. You start with 3 shrines and then 15 cows. Each shrine can have 5 cows. So, of course, 15 cows in total. You assign them, you generate gold. So you can see it's like 0.30 gold, which should be what? That's like 4.5 gold per second with all the cows, plus 3 gold for all 3 shrines. So that's... No, I'm confused now. Yeah, 7.5 gold per second with all shrines and all sacred cows, if I'm not mistaken. So very good gold boost, especially if you can build it really fast. There's one advisor that helps with that, so definitely good for this. And of course you can already imagine that it's gonna be a really great help, as it can help you save some population on caravans, because you're just passively generating gold from these. Of course, other herdables should be also generating gold, but they should be generating it at lower rates. So we can check it out with Shahriar later on. I'll just take a look at it and talk about it when making advisor sets for Indians. We'll see about that. Oh, of course, we have the monkeys here. So we have the club monkey, which is melee infantry damage and 90 health. You can see it's huntable, so careful when fighting the villagers. This one is more focused against the villagers, as you can see, bonus versus villagers 2 times. There's a limit to produce, yeah, only 6 monkeys, so this is more like early harassment unit that helps you, like, hey, you get in there, you kill few villagers with these. That's how I imagine they should work. So in PvE you will most likely not use them that much. There's an advisor that helps them, so you could probably use them as a frontline in the late game, but we'll see about that, how it works out. So that could be very nice to use the club monkeys for. Then there are the fire monkeys, which are similar, but they are used against buildings. You can see they do crush damage. They are using the fire pots, so you can see also 50 range. That's not bad range, to be honest. But yeah, this is like early against the buildings unit that you can use while raiding. So yeah, monkeys are mostly for early game when you're like harassing your opponent. But in PvE, we'll see if they can be somewhat useful. Of course, we have some upgrades. So there's one that seems to be already available. Divine Offerings, you can see that improves the monkeys, 30% health, movement speed. You can see that's really good movement speed, and also +6 build limit. Both of them have 6 limit, so that makes it 12. There's Karma, which improves the shrines and sacred cows. You can see that's extra gold generated, and also increasing the limit of sacred cows and shrines. 1 extra shrine and 5 cows to that shrine, so that definitely helps a lot, so we should definitely grab that. Then there's this upgrade, Bountiful Harvest, which improves plantations, extra health, which is in PvE we don't really care that much. Minus 20% cost, that's actually very important, because as we saw that one plantation costs 220 wood. So minus 20% makes it actually cheaper than 2 farms, and that actually makes it really good already. But then also +1 gatherer limit. That means we can put 3 workers now, including the villagers and gatherer elephants, on the plantation. So 3 in total. So now 1 plantation is equal to 3 farms, and with the lower cost, man, that's really strong. Okay. We definitely need this. Okay, anything else? We have the guard towers, walls, and their scout. Okay, so their scout is basically the same as the Norse melee scout. The difference is that when you lose the scout for the first time, it will respawn shortly after. That's the unique aspect of their scout. So you have like the scout, you lose it, shortly after you have it again. So if you lose it somehow for some reason, you can get it back. Very nice. If you can use it properly after that. But yeah, it should help you. You lose it by accident, yes, you still are safe because you get it back again. But I can see some usage for that in some quests. So we'll see how this works out. Okay, I have still 2 tech points. Where do I put this? We have pretty much all the economy we need. So let's put it into some military. I guess I won't be needing those that much. But let's just go with this. And then what would be my ranged unit focus? I guess Turangas would be just good. Let's just grab Turangas. I guess that would make sense. Everything else can wait. Okay, milestones. We'll take a look at those later once I have access to all of them. Let's save these. Anything else? I guess it's for the milestones. Okay. We have advisors. And I've been keeping them for so long. I need to get rid of them. Oh my god. I need to get rid of them. I don't think I can even fit them here. But I'll just talk about some that have some different aspects a little bit than what they were before Indians. Okay, that should be enough for now. Okay, Lohras, Hermolaos, Horus, pretty much the same. I don't think there is a... Okay, Sofia, as you can see, there's a mention of the gather elephants. So most of these economy boosts where they improve the gather rates and such are also now including the gather elephants. And you can also see this for Sofia, it also includes the plantation mentioned. So there's that thing as well. Zante, Cassivellanos, Pamphilos, Viriatos, Cosmos. Okay. Okay, you can see here again Erastos with the gather elephants. Okay, Alpeb has the same thing, gather elephants. I wanna see gather elephants just fishing. That has to look funny. Okay, armory, you can see Zephyros also mentioning gather elephants, so they move faster, carry more. Okay. Okay, there's that. First batch. Okay, so Strate Combutis. Okay. This. You. Oof, that's a lot of advisors. Okay, not that many left. Okay, Sostrate, Combutis. Okay, Cleon again. Gather elephants are there. Agathon also has gather elephants, which is definitely interesting. Agathon definitely has some great place here as well for the Indians. I feel like Leucon is also worth mentioning because you get the scout respawned, so just granting it the survivability from Leucon, it just sounds like a good idea, to be honest, but not necessarily something you should do that often. Okay. Agape also affects plantations, that's worth mentioning. Fishing boats, wonders, storehouses, ox carts, spearmen, storehouse and ox carts, walls. Tutmos has the elephants mentioned as well, and that should be all from these. I think that's all of them. Okay, so Philon, bunch. Okay, I'm gonna skip this because I have to laugh at this one. Because this one, yeah, this one also says villagers and gather elephants gather food faster from herdable animals. Remember what I said, Indians cannot gather from herdables. So my question is, what happens if you convert gather elephant, maybe even the Indian villager, on any other save than the Indians, and then just try to gather from herdables? What happens then? That's what I wonder, what would happen. That's what I wanna see. Oh boy. But anyway, we have the first quest here. We're finally moving on to it. So, Bindusara's heir. Okay, blah blah blah. We have some text here. We don't care. Okay, we have the first quest. We are gonna get into it. So, just like the Persian, Norse, Babylonians, we have the initial quest where we get to meet the units. Of course, gear hall. Yes. So we have some basic gear already here with the hero tools. Of course, some basic stuff. Okay, we're getting into it. Okay, so Bindusara's hair, here we come. This is our first quest. Let's get into it. First time Indians in the gameplay. Let's go. So we have some rangers, bowmen, and Gada warriors. Some nice elephant here, 750. I see Babylonians and Persians. Okay, seems like these attack the same way as the Persian ranged units. I like the animations of the Gada warriors just swinging the hammer. Beautiful. Just smash it. Yes. Beautiful. And finally, here we go. So here we have the Indian base. As you can see, there's the shrine. The shrine, the Indian shrines are unique buildings that train sacred cows and monkeys and automatically generate gold. You can also task herdable animals to shrines by right-clicking on shrines. For herdable selected to generate additional gold. Okay, Indian Scout. The Indian Scout costs no population. That's also worth mentioning. No population, that definitely helps early. And respawns at the town center after a short while, after the first time it dies. We also have the gather elephant here. Do we have some storehouse around here? No. So you can see it's already gathering. And you can see it has really good carry capacity. Look at it go. What's the value now? 2.45. That's so fast. Let's say jump. Okay, here you can see the scout. He's spawning. Okay, here we have the stables, barracks. There's the monastery. Choose one text. The Indians have access to one set of choose one text in each age, starting in age 2. These texts can grant powerful boosts to your units and buildings, but only one can be researched from each group. Choose wisely. Yes. Gather fans, gather elephants. Gather resources much faster than villagers, but can only construct plantations, cannot repair buildings. They can be trained at the town center. So here we go. Let's train few of them. Okay, give me this. So what do we have here for objectives? So we rescued the... Oh, we have some tough unit here. That's nice. Okay, this is the war elephant. It's not a juggernaut. So, Persian mercenaries defeated, incomplete. Babylonian mercenaries defeated, incomplete. Treacherous Indians defeated. Tsushima killed. Okay, so we have to defeat these guys as well as. Okay, give me cows. Let's generate gold while we can. Let's get upgrades. Did I get the first tier of ranged upgrades? I don't remember. I don't think I did. Also, worth mentioning, look at this. You can see that when you put the elephant on the resource, it counts as 2, not 1. It's worth mentioning. That's actually interesting. Okay, get me some villager here. We're just gonna age up. Let me build. Okay, shrines are on X for some reason. Okay, I don't understand these hotkeys. Well, like, I can get the monastery being on N, but why is Mahout camp on T and shrine on X? I feel like it should be the other way around. Okay, shrine takes 50 seconds, 150. Wood. Okay, we have a watch post here. I did not unlock these. Do I have those just for this mission, or am I crazy? Saltwater crocodile. Ooh. Moving pretty fast, I'll say. So, man, he's got the tiger skin on him. Like, so we have some fishing boats here. Okay, give me this. You saw it, the other one disappeared. Okay, let's get the Gada. I'm gonna get this. I'll get the Karma. Better do it like this, okay. I'll get the basket, which is the tech for elephants. I didn't mention this one. Basically the wheelbarrow and loom for the gather elephants. That's how it works. Also notice that these texts mention also gather elephants. I don't know if it's for the other civs as well. Okay, we have the Gada Warrior Champions. We have to see them in action. Let's grab this. Okay, there's only one way to go. Let's grab this. See, now we have a few more villagers there. Let me generate some. Yeah, we have access to everything for some reason. Why? Ooh, that's a tiger. You saw it, how further away they were attacking. Look at him attacking from behind the wall. Okay, let's see this. Yeah, look at that. Look how far they are attacking. Oof. Music, yeah. So nice. It's like so relaxing. And then you get it interrupted by the battle music. Okay, let's get some barracks, some houses. Someone was attacking us. Namaste. Okay, let's take a look at Turangas. I should be able to gather from plantations, right? Yes. Okay. Heroes Club, 25%. There's the Mahout camp. Seems to be attacking just like typical, just like your typical melee cavalry with spear. Okay, let me get this. There's the elephant archer. Okay, I guess we'll kill those Indians first. Show me the blade chariot. It looks like the Persian scythe chariot. There's the war elephant. It looks just like the Egyptian one. This looks also similar to Egyptian one. Okay. Yeah, pretty slow unit. Okay, do we have stone? There we go. Herdable animals. The Indians cannot gather food from herdable animals. Instead, they slowly gain gold by having herdables in their possession. Herdables can be tasked to shrines to provide an initial trickle of gold. To do so, select herdable, right click on shrine. Where's a herdable? Did I see some herdable? That's a good damage. It's just what they do. Look at them go with the pickaxe. There's a market, okay. Okay, we have the splash damage armor. Can I please age up? Thank you. Man, these guys can take some damage. Ooh. I like how the spear is just like poking around. Oh boy. Okay, get those upgrades. Okay, get me this. I mean, I don't really care about these right now, so let's just go this. Okay, let's gather some gold. Why not? Ooh. Hey, Gambini. Okay, first one defeated. Out of stone already. Okay, can we take a look around? Okay, let's build houses. Let's take a look at the Juggernaut. A little bit more. So very expensive, as you can see. Takes a lot of population. Okay, what's up here? Market. Okay. Grab this, why not? Okay. There it is. Also, it's pretty slow, I should mention. But look at him. I don't know who looks more angry, the elephant or the guy. Hey, even with red armor, that looks pretty nice. Damn. Okay, let's get rid of them. Okay, let's send them towards the Indian. Let's say, or not Indians, towards the Babylonians. Notice that there's like a rope, I should say, on the ball now. Man, he took no damage, like... Damn. Let's do these. Okay, how dare you? How dare you build a structure here? Come on. Some Indians here. Ouch. Okay, it seems like hopefully not too many camps left. There we go. Oh, it's like 2 attacks. Interesting. Man, what a nice soundtrack. What a nice soundtrack, man. Feels like I should meditate rather than be fighting. Okay, let me take a look. Is there any other camp? We saw one here. We saw one here. One here. One here. Anything? Just check in. I guess that's all of them. Hopefully did not miss anything. What about here? Just in case. Check everything. I guess we're going home. Okay. Okay, the throne is mine, none can stand in my way now. I like how he's putting sword everywhere. Okay, I can choose. That's nice. Okay, what do we have here? So we have light spear, heavy spear, that just seems fine. We have movement speed, damage infantry armor, movement speed, range and gathering food. Just feel like picking this and be done. Right, I could pick advisors if I wanted to, but I don't really care. Shield sounds fine. You know what surprised me?
Must go now.
We definitely have some way to improve our units. Okay, we don't care. So health and damage, okay. Okay. We have some damage. I could put this on. Nah, I don't care. Now is not the time to optimize. I think we are fine the way we are. Yeah, let's sell everything. Alrighty then. So that was the initial quest. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Nothing against it. Just something to like try out the save before going into the real action. Okay, now let's set up those advisors. Let me put this on number 3. Let's start with something nice. Let's go with something nice. Let's go with... We don't have Indian specific ones, so we can do whatever we like. So we did try the Gara warriors, we saw them, they can be really nice. Let's try Turangas next. And then, of course, we don't have much here, so for Turangas, I guess Boudica is fine. I guess we can go like this. Okay. Hey, flow music. Hey, hey, hey. So we of course have these elite repeatables, just like the other civs. So population and wonder build. Okay, what do I need? Babylon must not fall. Okay, we will keep those for later. Right. We have some of these. This is nice. Extra. I'll take care of that later on, because it's just a lot of stuff. Right. Let's take the golden hippicon. We can take that.
I have a proposition.
Okay, bushes, ornaments, glorious gardening. Yeah, we don't care about the rest. Minos is Crete, Skirmish, Vanity, Tarsos. This is the Northern Hold and Babylon. Okay, so we're not going for those. We are going for the Pataliputra or Argos. Now, I wanted to go Argos because that's like the first thing I thought of. But then there's also Pataliputra, which is like the new... Man, I wanted to go Argos just to get it done already. I'll go Argos first because I said I would go with Argos. So let's start with that. And then once we're done with Argos, we'll go for Pataliputra. Hey, Donut. Okay. What's this? Oh yeah, that's Sparta. That's Sparta. We're going for Argos. So let's go. We'll start there, because I wanted to get this quest pack done for so long. It's been annoying that I haven't done it yet. Because if we take a look, already done these 3, already done the Revolt, 9 Realms, Tarsus, Brenos. This is new one, and then the legendary ones. So Argos is the last one that I've been missing up to this point. And then we'll take a look at the Pataliputra and get it done as well.
Halt! Who goes there?
Hey, it's me.
Escort the visitor. Glory to Argos.
Okay, so Hecatombia will definitely want those cows.
Hey, you!
I see we have the mosaic tile here.
State your business.
So Hecatombia for some Argos cows if we want them. But of course we will help you against the sea people. Starting with this one. Let's get into it. Argos, here we go. Okay. Start with this. Okay, let's go like this. A lot of resources around. I like how they carry the baskets on their heads. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, nothing to worry about too much. Let's just get into this and enjoy. Man, Agathon just sounds so good here. Like gather elephant for 90, man. And then Thought comes in. Oof.
Fame.
Hello.
Mata.
Mata.
Okay, let's get the shrines. Oh, you have the slow attack, just like the Persian. Look at them go. Just hitting the tree. And look at the numbers. Going up. So as I said at the start, Valent got changed, and I just feel like Valent is just gonna be perfect for the Gather Elephants no matter what. Just improving the gather rate so much. I just cannot think of any other tool to put on Gather Elephants than Valent right now. Especially the improved one. Hang on, hang on. How do you hunt? What? What is that? What is that? Cleaver? What the heck? That's so nice. That's so nice. What is that cleaver? That's so nice. Like, look at how precise it's trying to be. Oh my god. This is beautiful. Just carefully. Oh my, it's so beautiful. Oh, we saw the minings here. I need those fishing spots. Alright, this is actually nice. Thought actually affecting the sacred cows as well. That sounds so good. Oh my god. We really missed your videos. Nah, there has been some number of videos, just not focused on Age of Empires Online. But man, that's so cute, like... That's so cute. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, give me those houses. Anyway, you could have enjoyed my Age of Mythology for some time now, like, it's been pretty cool. I'll say, like, for someone who liked a lot Age of Mythology Retold is just really great. Like, it felt like playing Age of Mythology like back in the day again, but it's different and it just feels more modern. I feel like the changes there are just so good, so good. It makes the game more interesting in my opinion. There's only so little stuff I could complain about in that game. I guess mainly balance maybe would be something I could complain about, but I feel like that was still a pretty good game. Okay, producing. Give me that shrine. Show me Turanga, man. Like, feels like good health this early. Okay, it's some spear, some armor. What did he say? What did he say? Did he say Turanga or am I crazy? So I should be getting the monastery this early. I should be getting this as soon as possible because it just feels like a mistake to pass this on this early because of the discount on villagers. be trying to get it as soon as possible. Okay, give me, let's say this. I don't really need to worry about the pierce armor with Turangas, that's actually nice. And look at them going with the pickaxe. Cutting down trees just by headbutting those. and then hunting with the cleaver. Oh man, that's a good one. That's just a good one. Okay. Some towers, we don't care. We have pierce armor. Really good pierce armor. Like, man, starting at 0.50 just sounds too good. Okay, should I worry about some other areas? Not really. Kill them, thank you. Beauty. You know what? They have like the attack animation that like Asabaras are using, and it's not always Asabaras who. I feel like also horsemen, the Norse one, maybe even Celtic ones. Oh, my scout died somehow. Okay, get me the prosperity. Yeah, now I don't have all the upgrades. As we can see. Okay, get me this and this. Let's get this upgrade. Ouch. Ouch. This. It's going down. Okay, need more houses, of course. This. Okay, show me plantation. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, actually. Although it looks like it's planting some leaves. Okay. Okay, grabbing camps. Wait, what is that? Is this some kind of rake? Oh, now you're like planting again? But that's like a rake, what? It just looks funny to me. Oh my gosh. Oh. Turangas are not bad, to be honest. They just seem to be really good. don't even have to worry about the ranged units, the defensive structures. Like with that pierce armor this early on, it's just so good. Don't tell me this is balanced. Like I wouldn't believe that. Hey, somebody stole them from me. You know, I've been wondering if the cows get converted, I produce extra because I don't have them, right? And if I get them back afterwards. Will they actually generate extra gold? Because I feel like that just sounds something that could be abused a lot. Okay. A lot of gold here. Okay, give me that. Give me that. Tower, come on. Let's take a look. Okay, age up. Ooh, cow. It's for me. Are you telling me the Argos cow is actually generating gold? What? I can assign it to a shrine and it will generate gold? What? No way. Tell me this is not the case. Come on. Where is it? There it is. Come on. I want to see that. Bring it to my Hecatombia. I can't tell. Is it producing or not? I have extra cows now. And they are all generating gold. So you're telling me I can actually abuse this? You tell me I can actually abuse this? Why is showing this? Why is this showing like this weird value? Like that's the base value, but now it's showing something completely different. That's so weird.
Gramcha. Nirmata.
Hey!
Okay, am I still missing those? I am. How come?
Buddha! Aha!
Let's take those camps. Otherwise, we just need to wait. Stone, come on. Get that camp, come on.
Karma!
Okay, just get those villagers there. Come on. How much gold am I actually generating? That just sounds so good. Just imagine if I can actually like lose the cows and then just convert them back. I'm just generating extra gold. And it costs how much? Like 12.5 right now because I have thought. Man, I'm not so sure. Could this actually be abused? That's what I wonder. If it actually works, I don't know. Is it working? Oh, come on. I'm waiting just for 2. Come on. Move it. Move it, move it. It's taking them forever. How much are you gathering now? Almost 4 units with the upgrades. Oh my god. It just sounds so good. 4 units per second. Like. There we go. Thank you. Just enjoy the soundtrack. It's so nice. I'll be honest, that's so nice. Oh my god, it's so nice.
Can you help us?
Oh, it's you. Oh my god. Okay.
Thank you, stranger.
Nothing too much to expect, but could probably plant this somewhere. Ooh. I can plant this somewhere. Okay, that should be put there. Plantations, of course. I guess shrines, why not? I don't know, I don't really care with this shield. Granite, like whatever. Can I actually buy something for now? You know what would be nice if the color of the level here, you know, like you see the level 45, if it could like turn this red when I don't have high enough level for the item. It could stay white when it's available, but turn it red when it's not. When I don't have the level. Well, whatever. Ooh, that's a nice spear, actually, this early on. I mean, we have some nice gear here. Just looking. Honestly, I don't care that much right now.
Is it safe here?
Okay, give me this. Cleaning the filth.
Thank you, stranger.
Okay, give me the cow.
Halt! Who goes there?
Give me the cow.
Escort the visitor.
I can use it, right? Yes, let's send it. Beautiful.
Let's make
Then
it
we
happen.
have you
Don't mess. Hey, you!
for resources.
Amish, let's make it happen. Get on with it then.
You know what? Yeah, let's gather the resources while we have time, and then we can do the cleaning out of filth. So these should be done pretty fast. We don't need to do that much. Okay, we picked the heart as a rock, so we need the stone. Okay, nothing too hard. Okay, let's take a look around. There might be some enemies, I think.
Mist Griho. Fal. Parivar. Mama.
There are some Greeks. These quests are like pretty straightforward. Like some small base around here. You can destroy it, but most important is gather the resources. Nothing too challenging.
Ah.
I think there should be some treasure camps around, so we could take those. In the meanwhile as well. Come on. More loot, pretty please. Just looking at them, what they look like. At first look, it looks like, I don't know, like Persian or Babylonian one, but then you see it attack and it's like poke. I don't know, it looks like it's just trying to poke at something. It looks weird, kinda, you know, they're moving like straight, as if they were not moving, and the arms are just like waving to the sides. You saw it? Like, you see it? Like, it's like moving straight without like any change. And just waving the arms. Also, how is it holding the spear? How is it holding the spear? It looks like you're trying to like grab a stick and pull yourself, right? What is this? I haven't seen this, but I'll be honest, I'm no martial artist or anything, or any kind of weapon master, so. I don't know how I would feel like. It just. I feel like it would make sense if it was some kind of boa stuff, but not like this. Man, that looks so weird, but someone could probably explain why it looks like this. Okay, give me prosperity. Training time is so good, like faster production in general, like those elephants production time going down is definitely a great thing. That's a lot of spearmen. Okay, so there's one camp over here, nothing to worry about. Oh, we already got it. That's actually nice, it's 20 seconds. It's pretty fast. Okay, 2 camps right there. Guess we can go Gada warriors. I just need house. This is fine. You can garrison, that's good. Yeah, hit them. Okay, leave the barracks alone now. Come on, give me that. And it just looks so good how fast they gather. Okay, let's get the
Namaskar.
Ghana warriors.
Hello. Mars.
Let's age up.
Namaste. Grameen. Paliya.
This. I could use the stone miners. Let's get those. Hey, it's just so relaxing, the music.
और
You get this, you get this.
परिवार सही काटू
Hey, Garkhana.
कैस कारखाना कुल्हाड़ी
Let's mine the stone real fast.
Shilka. Kulhari. Namaste. Namaste.
Okay. Beauty.
Namaste. Aha.
Hey, get over here.
Shig. Gark Maram. Namaste. Go. Go.
Okay, let's hit them. Out of gold.
Sure. Griho. Bahelia.
Namaskar.
Okay, come on. Come on. Let's build this up.
Hey, sheep. Namaste. Hey, Dura. Go. Akram.
Okay. Okay. Out of stone again. I better build a market. Come on. Get the market, get me that stone. Come on.
Go.
That range definitely helps, like, come on. That has to be strong to some degree. There you have it. I'm just gonna skip to this one right away.
अनाज अनाज काली मिर्च
Hey, karma.
Okay. Yeah, one thing I don't like about Argos, it feels boring, to be honest. Like, right now we're just gathering resources.
सही खुशी से कारखाना मांस
Grab this stone, come on. I believe these maps are random. You will not get always the same one. If I had to restart, it would be like different map. But it's like these kind of maps that you get used to at some point, and you will see them often. I think. When was this like something that you would see often? Usually it would be like those harvesting quests, I think. I'm thinking right now. Because I know you can like see these maps a lot at one point.
Namaskar. Lakti.
I know these maps were used like for the Athens quest pack, but they have been like slightly modified. So they are not completely the same, but you will see like that they look similar, at least some of them, like the first few. I think you could see this one specifically for the Roman challenge, where you had to reach certain population within time. I think it was the population within time. This one specifically. There you are. Right up above me. Come on, give me that Bronze Age. Get that monastery, so we just get the faster production. I like his attack style, like just swinging the sword as if it was a saber. I feel like some saber kind of sword would be nice on this scout. Okay, prosperity. I'll be honest, I don't even know when to use the gift. I just feel like it's straight up, you get multiple villagers faster, and then you build with like 2 villagers at the same time, and it's a lot more efficient. I just don't know. What would be the reason to get it? I mean, if I forget about the prosperity early on, I guess I could just grab it. Later on and just build faster. I guess if I forget about it, that would make sense. But otherwise, I just don't see a reason. That's right, smash him in the face. Okay, let's get to work. Get the huntables. Just age up, why not? like that, why not?
Namaste. Gargada. Maramma patthar.
Let's get to work.
Namaskar.
Get the baskets.
Balade. Tadayami. Shig.
Let's get the champion. There you have it. Get that gold.
Shig. Tadayami.
You there to age up right in front of me. Okay, light it up around. Meanwhile, keep harvesting.
Maramma. Garka. Mist. Tashuka.
Yad.
Tadayami. Vasu. Tadayami.
Well, finish it off. Why not?
Shig.
कैसे मम्मा मरम्मत मिस पत्थर
Okay. What time is it? Ooh, it's getting late. It's getting late. It's not good. We'll do the last one, the food one, and we'll end this. That should be enough. There we go. Okay, grab the camps.
Aha.
Okay. Okay, loading on carbs. Let's go. That's the food one. Let's get this one done and we'll end the stream on this.
Bridge.
Vastu.
Bhojan.
Karma. Vastu. Karma. Sahi.
Miss Kali Mirch.
Okay, let's get this done as soon as possible.
Namaskar.
Karma. What? Or?
Parivar. Jungle. Katu.
Vastu. Sahi. Kar. Sahi. Kar.
Okay, let's go.
Dura.
Come on.
Namaskar.
Thank you. Okay, so here we have a herdable. We can see it's generating gold. 0.06. So it's like half the rate, I guess.
Sahi. Sahi. Anta chikan. Sahi. Chikan.
I suppose this is how it works. Basically, cows generating gold. You can see cannot harvest from that.
Pushp.
They are right next to me, or what?
Sahi. Vastu.
Like this?
Sahi. Am. Shirak. Karma. Sahi.
Can you believe it? They are right next to me like that. What is this? Oh boy. How dare you? Get out of here. Okay, get me this. Man, look at him, like, it looks so weird, the hand position. I don't know what this is, like, it doesn't really feel like normal attack. It just feels like poke, poke, instead of like trying to stab the enemy, it just poking.
Three. Save.
Shilka.
Griham. Fal.
Nirmata. Kulhari. Bhakti.
I don't know if I'm lucky that they're close to me or just unlucky. Oh boy. Let's just shoot them. They won't have villagers, no resources for them. More experience points for me, why not? Yes, now they are generating.
Mystery.
Mystery.
Basically, you want to hide them in the corner. You don't really want them on shrines because they are not as efficient as the sacred cows. So you want the sacred cows while you hide the other herdables somewhere else.
Acha. Maramma.
Karma. Namaste.
Can I get the food? Man. I want to see them fishing. That's what I want to see. I want to see that. If I get this upgrade, does it upgrade these cows as well? Yeah, you have double gold trick ray. And then like 80% more. Interesting. Come on, I wanna see this. I wanna see this.
Kanta.
Let me see the fishing of the gatherer elephant. That's the last one I need to see. It's actually fishing. It's going pretty fast. Oh my god, can you imagine Alpep with this? Like, oh my god, you're already full. Actually, I think they are even faster than fishing boats with this.
Mama. Mata.
That's what could be the most insane thing, that they are faster than fishing boats. Like, oh my god.
Grami. Kuchi se.
Excuse me, just build this. Build this. Oh my god. I still think the Huntables are the funniest. Just carefully chopping it. It's beautiful. Carefully. Oh my gosh. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. So I suppose once you get better tools, they will actually have like not bronze cleavers, but like silver and then golden, maybe even legendary black cleaver. Okay. How strong are you? Strong, but not that strong.
परिवार. मरम.
Come on. Some chests to mount. Okay, you can go fishing. Back to fishing. I think they might be actually more efficient at fishing than fishing boats. I need to take a look at the numbers. But like shore fishing with gather elephants might be better than actually gathering with fishing boats. That would actually sound funny. Okay, done. Oh boy. Beautiful. Okay, let's go home. And we will end it here. What time is it? Oof, it's getting late. Way too late.
Hello there.
Okay, loading on carbs. Good XP. I need to enjoy this because I haven't heard this sound for so long. God damn. Last time when leveling Romans, and it just feels so rare these days. I just cannot create like a new account and just just enjoy the leveling sounds. No, I cannot do that, unfortunately. Ooh, golden ticket. No way. Cosmos. Health, okay. Let's put this right there. Fishing boats. Okay, your wars. Low keep. Vault Versailles. Roman. Materials. Yeah, I don't need it. That's the thing. I don't really need it. I'm just gonna sell everything. Okay. Hey, you can hide this. Come on, we don't need this. We got everything. Good, good. Great. Great. So I'm gonna end this here. Hang on, I have one tech point. That's actually something we could use. So we tried Turangas. I just feel like the base pierce armor is really high. That's like, come on. They just feel so good at raiding. That's my opinion. Like destroying bases like with that pierce armor shouldn't be that problem. So they definitely feel good a little bit early. Gada warriors definitely feel good with the extra range. So I'm definitely looking forward to some more gameplay with them. Spearmen just feel weird. Oh my god. I don't know why. It feels so weird looking at them. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to see that. Okay, we'll try the other units next time. So definitely we should try these ranged units, blade chariots, and then focus on the elephants. We should definitely try some focus on the elephants. Try combining these two. I feel like that could be very nice. So I'm just gonna grab the elephant champion. I just feel like that's gonna be great. I should take a look at the ram, how it attacks. Palinton is just Palinton or whatever. And of course we will need some navy as well. And we saw Guru's healing. Come on, little. Okay, so we'll continue next time, which should be on Wednesday, unless I change my plans for something. But it should be Wednesday. Same time, same place. Maybe I'll try to start a little bit sooner, but we'll see. But anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We are definitely looking forward for some more Indians. And definitely continue with the Argos. After we're done with the Argos, we will just move on to the new quest pack, the Pataliputra, and see what that one is about. Since it's level 20 quest pack, shouldn't be too hard, hopefully. We'll see, we'll see. So, hope you like Indians, because so far it seems interesting. I just wonder how good they're gonna be after reaching level 40 and finally putting in some good gear. Also, I cannot forget, I had this one prepared for some time, because I had these like stocked around and I wanted to put it on my Indians this early on. And I still have some plan with Indians, especially with the gears, so I definitely am gonna use this. Great for line of sight. Reinforced construction, I need to use that. So yeah, hope you like Indians. If you're watching this here on Twitch, make sure to follow me here on Twitch. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, just so you know when I'm going live. Make sure, hey, that you are on Project Celeste Discord. I'm trying to post there as well when I'm going live with Age of Empires Online. If I'm trying to go with some other games, of course I will not post it in Age of Empires Online, but you might be interested in some other games, like for example Starship Troopers Terran Command that I've been going on lately. Unfortunately I haven't finished yet. I hope to finish it before the Indians, but unfortunately it didn't work out. I'm barely there. But anyway, make sure to follow me here on Twitch at least. And yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to leave a comment. and tell me what do you think about the Indians so far, because we'll see how good they are once we reach level 40, because that's where it's gonna matter the most. And I definitely have some gearing plans for them, for myself. I'll talk about it once I reach level 40, and I'll make gearing video about them. Definitely I'll have to talk about it. What I would suggest for the gears there. And yeah, definitely you can look forward once we're done with the quest packs. Once I get to 40, definitely we will take a look at the advisors. Definitely we'll have to talk about the Indian specific advisors in a separate video. Then we will make the Indian advisor sets. Then definitely I have to talk about the Indian milestones. What do I feel like could be the right options for them? And yeah, what else I could do? I could finally start making those Civ previews. Finally, I could start getting those now. I've been thinking about them for so long. Goddamn, I need to start doing them at some point. But again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.